What's happening with the Poetic Mindshift TV? Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, hit that notification bell. Look, I'm about to be on here for a little minute, man. Something ran across my mind, man. I just wanted to share with y'all. Resentfulness, man. Being bitter. Man, I done spent most of my life, man, being bitter toward people. You understand me? Taking things personally. I'm gonna ask y'all a question, man. What is something that somebody does or something somebody might say that you take personally every time? That's a great question. For me, it's more of like if somebody is stepping on my boundaries, somebody is trying to disrespect me, I take it very personally. You know, even though it has nothing to do with me, it's all about their character. But it's up to me to handle that and be up to me to process that. A lot of us don't like to process it, you know what I'm saying, our situations, and a lot of us avoid conflict. Most people avoid conflict. And I'm just really finding out this year that conflict is very important. Without conflict, you can't grow. You know, you have to have conflict. You have to talk about what's going on in your head. And you can't let that stuff just rumble around in your head, and you suppressing your emotions, and you suppressing your whatever you going through. You just not letting someone know this is what's going on with you. So that is very important. It builds relationships. It builds character. You know, it builds a lot. It builds a lot of that. You know, so that's definitely what I'm learning this year, is like, try to not to be so bitter towards things. And if you are bitter towards things, you need to know how to process it. I was bitter towards a lot of people, you know, my baby mamas, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm bitter towards them, and, you know, resentful towards them of how things worked out between us, even though it was both our, you know, problem. But I took so much responsibility for it, which is good to take be accountable for things. But you other people have to be accountable for what they do too. So that relationships and stuff like that, man, it had me very resentful, man. It had me very bitter towards a lot of things. So, you know, it's just a message to anybody, man. Just don't be resentful towards people. Not saying don't be resentful, but acknowledge that you're being resentful. Acknowledge that you're being bitter towards people, so you and that person can grow. You can grow. You know, it's something that is just needed with everybody. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Peace.